Now listen, you cat. These pies are for some very important people. I don't want anything bad to happen to these pies. Got that? Remember, I don't want anything bad to happen to these pies. How's it going with those? Pies.
Now it's time for Barack's Cartoon Planet Weekday Ratings Report. But first, here's Zorak to explain what ratings are.
I think I got you covered. You see, watching the ratings rise high into the sky would be the same as counting from 1 to 1,000. Not that I want to brag.
Yes, well, here's Brack with the Weekday Ratings Report. How are we doing, Brack?
Oh, we're doing just fine, Space Ghost. I'm currently working on my brand new website for the internet. I call it BrackTube.
BrackTube?
Yeah, it's got all kinds of viral videos. One time I released a prank video with my grandfather. He was instructing me how to use an air horn, but I just couldn't resist it.
Mother of Norm McCabe, Brack. If you're gonna say it, don't spray it.
Well, can I help it if I wanted to crack some jokes every once in a while? Is my sense of humor too contagious? You got it, cause I wanted to be a professional comedian?
Yeah. I think I got that concept for the last, 500 times?
Why would you look at that, boys? We're out of time. But no need to fret. Tune in next week for yet another installment of Brack's Cartoon Planet Weekday Ratings Report.
Fruit Roll-Ups Flavor Mixers.
Nom nom nom!
Introducing from the wonderful world of Walt Disney, it's the Volkswagens on parade.
Here comes the band, go, they play grand. See how the beat march, of his rummy tongue.
I'm telling you, man, every one of these Volkswagens multiply like crazy.
The 60s weren't kind to you, were they?
And look at the dancing, dancing clown, oh boy, what a day for dancing clown with a fun, fun, song, song.
okay. The sea witch isn't around these parts, right? Courage, is everything okay in here? Well, it's not every day that we get as many visitors as you. You know, you actually may be right. But at least it's much safer in here. It's so cozy. Well, for a farmhouse that takes place in the middle of nowhere, that is. Oh, yes, indeed. Our farmhouse is just as cozy as a bug in a rug. Now, just what brought you here in such a frenzy? The three of us would like to know. Well, for years I've been confronted by sharks, snapping clams, and angry octopi. But with reasons made unclear, I somehow managed to survive past those dastardly brutes. However, this one may be the most dangerous you would ever hear about. And it's actually going to make riding the sharks seem like a thrilling experience. Care to tell us all about it? Well, it may be a long story, but I'll explain it anyway. It all started off when I was visited by a sea witch. She requested that I give up my voice so that she can give me a pair of legs. But then, of course, I decided that that was not going to happen. So I had to swim for my life, for hours and hours, until finally she caught up to me. But luckily, I managed to find a pipe to duck inside. And that's how I ended up here, in the middle of nowhere. So I'm positive now that you got my point, right? I suppose so. Do you need anything else, young lady? Perhaps a little bit more water for my miniature swimming pool. I do need water to breathe, you know. Coming right up, young lady. I'll go get some more water from the well. Say, Eustace.
What is it now? I'm busy.
Do you suppose you can take care of today's visitor? After all, she does need your help around the house.
Muriel, do I look like some kind of doctor to you? I ain't taking care of no stinking mermaid. So there.
Wow, why? A rare octopus lady! We should have found you a long time ago. Guess it's time for us to take you to the science lab.
Oh, finally, some company. I really needed some help to protect myself from that creepy sand whale outside.
to pee?
Here you go.
Thank you.
How was your day, honey? Excellent.
Live life in the fast lane. Sign up for Comcast high-speed internet today and get this amazing offer. At ridiculously quick speeds, it's faster than DSL and dial-up. And now with Power Boost, your fast connection is even faster. Just call 1-888-COMCAST. Comcast high-speed internet with Power Boost. It's Comcastic.
Thomas, the cheeky, fussy little engine, and his pals from Shining Time Station could be rolling down the track at your house now. From the island of Sodor, there's faithful Edward, distinguished James, helpful Toby, and proud Gordon, heading for the station on schedule again. Noisy Harold, the helicopter, he's here too. And you can wave to Sir Topham Hatt as you roll through.
Ertl makes a whole world of Thomas in sturdy die-cast metal, along with playsets complete from tracks to town. Shining Time Stations, Thomas the Tank Engine, and Friends from Ertl.
I'm tired of eating all this junk at night.
You got a better idea.
Hey, guys, over here. All right, punch it.
Wendy's has a better way to satisfy those late-night cravings.
Welcome to Wendy's. Everybody hide.
We make everything fresh right when you order it, like our hot and juicy classic hamburgers and our famous spicy chicken sandwich. So you can eat great, even late.
It's good to be nocturnal.
Wendy's, it's better here. Our pickup window is open till midnight or later.
I'm cooking. I'm crazy. I live in a hole. I'm snazzy. I'm screwy.
It's Whack-A-Mole! The light 'em up, smack 'em down, fun time classic. Whack those wacky moles. Send 'em back in their holes. But you gotta be quick, or else.
Keep it up. You're on a roll. Let's play Whack-A-Mole.
Whack-A-Mole from Milton Bradley. Batteries not included.
Well, gang, here we are. The perfect place to solve mysteries.
Floyd, are you sure? I'm not liking the sight of this graveyard. It's just dark and decrepit. What if we get lost?
Oh, come on, Daisy, my baby. It's not a big problem. If we ever get lost, maybe we can just phone somebody else to go find us. Hey, anybody in this car got an Apple, BlackBerry, or a Nokia cell phone?
Floyd, you think maybe this answers your question? Oh, and in case you don't remember, these Nokias were made back in Finland, but in a short period of time, they were quickly rendered obsolete in the 2010s. God bless us all.
Yeah, you got that right, Valerie. How time flies. Speaking of which, Valerie, make sure you go wake up Nigel and Zuki. We can't waste any more time, you know.
Hey, Nigel! Zuki! Wake up! We've got some mystery solving to do, suckers!
Hey, Zuki, before we are doomed, just stall them. Say hello or something.
Oh, I'm sorry, but will you say that again so I can record it? Then I'll play it back for me in case I forget why that joke wasn't very funny.
Shut up! Shut up! Dang, I can't hear myself think!
Come on, Nigel. We got a mystery to solve.
Screw your mystery, man. I'm sick.
Nigel, bet you'll come out for some Tic Tacs.
Works every time, doesn't it? Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure. It's quite humorous for you. But did you have to go so overboard with that gag? I mean, I could have sprained an ankle because of it.
All right, enough of the chatterbox mumbo-jumbo. I suggest that we split up. Nigel and Zuki, you come with me to the castle. I'll inspect the place from bottom to top. Daisy and Valerie, you set up a trap for the monster in case the three of us escape.
But what if you end up corrupted by said monstrosity?
Don't worry about it, Daisy. It's a piece of cake. Just watch us.
Good God, Zuki. I don't know if I want to risk doing this. Why, I should be back at my apartment watching horror movies on screen pics, not living in one. And I should have me a plate of cheddary, juicy nachos, yeah.
What are you whining about, you big baby? You do realize that mystery solving is not about wussing out, right? Ever wonder why Sherlock Holmes was considered a great detective? Because at least he knew how to solve problems. I mean, it's not like he was just sitting on his butt crack watching Showtime and HBO Max with a bunch of Dorito crumbs on his fingertips. No. He knew how to solve problems. Got that?
Well, I suppose you're right, Zuki. Father of God, Zuki! Let's get out of here!
That's it? Just a simplistic painting of a bullseye target? I mean, if the monster ever dare comes along, wouldn't it be a bit more creative to use, like, say, one of those ginormous revolvers from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies? What can I say, Daisy? I learned it by watching cartoons. Yeah, sure. Not since Walter White would have gotten his own animated spin-off on USA Television. Oh yeah? And how long would that last? Only one season and 35 episodes. Yes, sir. Right on cue. Now it's time to prove my nerdy skills worthy. Well, Science of Wile E. Coyote, you've done it again.
Well done, everybody. Now let's see who's under this mask.
Well, if it isn't former Principal Milson. You know, I always knew that there was something sketchy about that guy in his middle age. One time he was a high school principal back in Salem, Massachusetts.
So, former Principal Milson, why were you scaring us out of the castle in the first place? Spanish doubloons worth hundreds of dollars at the First National Bank! And once they were all robbed, I had to take it back with me to the castle. And I would have gotten that confiscated schlock all back if it weren't for you disruptive 20-something-year-old weirdos. Oh, and that mangy mutt of yours as well. Excuse me?
Hey, look, no offense, but just because you quit your job as a principal just so you can rob international banks like a high school bully robbing a teenager's sandwich baggie full of Tootsie Pops doesn't cut it anymore. Nigel, call the authorities.
Hey, thanks for your help there, fellas. We've been looking for this crook for hours. No problem, sir.
You can only count on the 5 of us to send only the most demented buggers back from where they came from. Come on, Nigel. Kiss me, you fool.
Who are you?
What's the problem, lover boy? Afraid of a little smooch from me?
Mother of Jesus, Mary, get off of me! Ah!
And now it's going to take a few hours for him to let his joints knit. Mission accomplished.